I don't know what to say. Okay, originally I was gonna play. Maybe make sure my other stuff. Okay, so originally I was gonna play Demonologist, but then I was like, I don't want to play. Actually, let me read this. So originally I was gonna play Demonologist, guys, and I just wanted to say one little thing though. The thing that kind of got me off of it was because I saw on my subscriptions it said 8-Bit Ryan had posted reaction. It was the FNAF movie. And as you know, I did reactions before. I took them all out and just strictly went to gaming. But I cannot let this pass. FNAF have been... FNAF has been part of this journey of this channel. Growing up, me and my brother, who's currently in his room, not here, but currently in this room, shout out to him at Sortimos, but we grew up playing a lot indie horror, and besides Slenderman, the next game was FNAF, and I have played FNAF on this channel, not good looking. I actually tried to replay it. I'm planning on finishing the rest of them because I still gotta do FNAF 2, the rest of FNAF 2, 3, 4, all of them. But as you know, they announced a long time ago that they were gonna do a movie, and it was taking forever for this movie to be made because we went from multiple different scripts because of Scott, and then we went through like different directors. But now we are finally here, and Matthew Lillard said that he signed on for 3 films. This is based off of the first game. They might delve into the other ones. I'm not sure because it was reported and rumored that they were looking for other era style stuff and everything. But I had saw that Dalko and 8-Bit Ryan and a few others posted. So I knew it was legit, that it had to at least be something. And we officially have a teaser. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. This is my first reaction. I know I'm talking a long time, but I just had to explain. We're going to watch this at least 2 to 3 times and talk about some scenes that pop out. I have not read the books, but I do know some of the stuff of the books. I've only played the games. I have to read the books. But without further ado, we're going to get straight into this reaction. I'm going to stop talking now because I know y'all probably wanted to see how I feel.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life.
Hey, literally
Hit it, guys.
Old and tiny.
If you're watching this video,
Close.
it means you've been
That's what
selected
we've been
as
seeing
Freddy's
online.
newest
The
security guard.
rundown place. Smoke Schmidt.
Hello?
Animatronics look nice. Yo, they have the poster in there.
We're going to have so much fun together.
Freddy. Some Saw stuff there. The kid, ball pit. All right, we gotta watch this one more time before I even say anything. There are some things that did catch my eye though.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life. Hit it, guys. If you're watching this video, it means you've been selected as Freddy's newest security guard.
They look so good. Like they look like an old-timey 80s, 90s style animatronics.
We're going to have so much fun
They
together.
look like what they possibly look like. Foxy. Alright. So first thing in hand. I love the aesthetic of the old timey aesthetic of like how of kind of like how it looks in the like 90, 80, 90, like it's a VHS or just like something that's like kind of old to just then it kind of like it's showing like the peaceful side of the FNAF restaurant, and then like as it gets to the guys and their guys and girls, sorry Chica, and they're singing and stuff and dancing, like this looks amazing. Like it looks like animatronics, and then like there's the cupcake and everything. Just I just wonder where they're gonna go with FNAF 2 when this come out, because I really hope a sequel comes out. I know a lot of people are probably upset because it's not rated mature, but as you guys know, Blumhouse does a lot of good films that are not for mature or not rated R in general. Like Insidious, which is considered like a really scary ass film, is not rated rated R. I think it's rated like PG-13. A lot of their films are rated PG-13, and they're done so well that it feels like a rated R film. Rated R usually means a lot of blood, guts, and gore, and all that stuff. And it's just wow. Just wow. So then us finally cutting here. And if you're on Twitter, you know, like, they built the restaurant, and it wasn't the full restaurant, I don't think. Like a full, I don't think they built like a full restaurant. I'm not sure. They might have did, actually, to be honest. But as y'all know, they filmed at night when doing this because it's Five Nights at Freddy's, and people came here to take pictures. Originally, they had the sign up and everything, and then it became this. So I wonder if they actually did build the entire restaurant, and like, you know, it's just wow. So then we get here to Mike Schmidt. As you guys know, Mike is Michael Afton, and as you know, you play Mike literally in every fucking game. Sorry for cussing, but you do. You play him about in every. You literally play him in every freaking game. Mike finds out, or Michael finds out about his father, William Afton, and the shit he's doing. He is there to basically uncover, find his dad, and free the animatronics. Now, from my understanding, I don't know if they're doing the Afton thing. They could technically still do the Afton thing, where maybe Mike is adopted, and he finds later out about his dad, which didn't give him a fucking passion to, you know, go do the shit that he's doing. But I'm not sure. Although I know a lot of people were kind of happy that they weren't doing the Afton thing, because it's really confusing. Because it went from being like, remember that Afton was doing the shit he was doing to bring back his family, to then now being some witchcraft mother trucker who wants to live forever, and then it's like he dies, but then he comes back. I'm still kind of sick, so I'm sorry. So it's kind of weird, but I love how they basically got the design of the restaurant down. Now I wonder in the hallways, are we gonna have pictures and shit? Cause like, look at that. We have the checker design and everything. But he's playing the security guard, which doesn't really look too awesome of a costume. Oh, the pictures! They have the pictures. The pictures on the wall. Yo, they have the pictures. Oh, they have the pictures. PRZES. Prizes. Prizes are here. There's the kitchen. There's the kitchen. Now, if you know FNAF, we can never see in the inside of the kitchen. Never, you're never able to see the inside of the kitchen. Oh, I love this. They have like the decor looking like seats. You know how you know how cool it would be to have a FNAF style restaurant. There's the cobwebs and shit. Now, I wonder if we're gonna get rumors or hints to the other games. I also love how they have the curtain because if you ever been to Chuck E. Cheese, when Chuck E. Cheese had the animatronics, they had a curtain that covered the robots. Then they would open it up, and there you go. Let's see if we can. Let's get a better view of Bonnie here. No.
Selected as
No. Okay, we can't. We can't. But I'm gonna show you later some of Blumhouse's movies that have done really well and are rated up.
newest security guard.
Like, see? And they're animatronics, by the way. They're animatronics. They're not humans in suits. At least I hope not. Maybe some might be, but they're animatronics. There's the cupcake, and guys, if you know the cupcake, there is a rumor or a theory, basically, that the cupcake is a spy, is a camera, and that's why it appears in your room and is watching you. There's the beautiful sign. The cameras! Yo, there's the hallway! And the closets! Yo! Now, what would be cool? So they have cameras on the outside! On the outside as well. There's the room! There's the other room! Not the room, but there's the party room. The room. Okay, so if you know, in the first FNAF, I think Bonnie and Chica are constantly in that room. They're always in that room, or they're in the parts and service room, or the custodian room. I wonder if this is the stage. I wonder if this is Pirate Cove, because Pirate Cove, I don't see Pirate Cove. But we do know Foxy's in it. We know Foxy is in it. I think those are the rules right there. There's the poster. And if you know... Oh, they even got the cup. They got the striped cup and the fan. That... Okay. They really play very close to detail with The Office. Now, I wonder if you can squeak the nose of Freddy on the poster.
Hello?
Yo. Freddy's right behind him.
We're going to...
So I hope you guys know. They're gonna have him move. I hope y'all guys know that, because the fact is, nobody's gonna sit here and be like, hey, you know what, we're just gonna have this guy sit here for the entire time. They're gonna have him move.
So much fun together.
Okay, this is Bonnie. Just from the way the facial structure is, I do believe, I'm trying to figure out how I want to explain this. So if y'all know, in the game, when you die, your eyes bulge out, and we have no idea how. Because they stuff you into your eyes, like pop out and stuff. So I wonder if this is how it's done. I don't understand. Oh, there's Foxy. Hold up. Look, there's our boy Foxy. It's our boy Foxy. So I wonder if this is Pirate Cove. It might not be, because this looks like a door. He is moving though. Okay. So this is the stage. That was, if we go back, I think that was what you call it. I forgot. I think her name is Emily. Oh no, Abby. Abby, and a lot of people believe this might be Elizabeth Afton, because some people have said that Abby could be short for Elizabeth, which might be true. This could be her. I have no idea. I'm not gonna say it's her, but we are very close to this movie, like very close to this movie coming out. Cause what, it comes out in October, so June, July, August, September. So we got, if we don't count this month, June, July, August, September, we have 4 months before FNAF. Okay, now I want to go back here. I think this is Vanessa. This is supposed to be Vanessa. I also want to point out the fact of, look how realistic his eyes look. Look how realistic Freddy's eyes look. Now, if you know, Freddy's eyes, I'm going to pull a picture up. I want you to look. And then look at that. And then, as you know, Freddy's eyes also goes black in the game. But then also looks realistic as freaking hell. Like, I know, I don't know why I'm geeking out. But this is pretty cool to me. This is pretty cool to me. That's Vanessa. So, these are the 5 kids. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Golden Freddy. That is Golden Freddy. It has to be. Honestly, how... Okay, so... we know for a fact... So we know these are the 5 kids. And the 5 kids were murdered by William Afton and stuffed into suits. I want to try to get a little bit of the picture of them right. So, I'm assuming he possesses Bonnie because he has Bonnie's ears. He has brown also, Freddy. She has yellow, Chica. And then he has a brownish type color like Foxy. Now, this could be Golden Freddy. But I think Chica also has 2 dead people. So then this is why they're probably going in the same direction. There's our main antagonist. Or not really our main antagonist, but the main guy that brings us the main antagonist. William freaking Afton. Now, William Afton was a normal guy at first. Was having bad luck. And then a guy named Henry comes in. Saves his business with him. Well, William lost a son to another son who put the first son in the mouth of the animatronic, causing it to his frontal lobe. This was what I think the bite of 83 and not 87. So we have no idea what happened in the bite of 1987. But 83, he was crushed by Golden Freddy. And Golden Bonnie was actually the suit that William Afton wore. Because Golden Bonnie was the suit that he made. To lure 5 children to murder them and put them in the suits. But not before he murdered Henry's child. Henry's child was the first child he murdered. Which I think is the puppet. If I'm correct, I think it was the puppet. The puppet is Henry's child. Because the puppet has been there since the beginning of everything. So let's go back here. I have no idea what. I have no idea what this could be. Why he's randomly in the woods. This could be after everything or before everything. There's a security guard. I want to say it's phone guy, but I have no idea if they're going to have phone guy in this movie. And if they did, I really do believe like Dolko or Matt Pat. Hell, even Corey. Maybe even Mark. Hell, even Jack. Like, it'd be so cool to have the YouTubers in here. Because, like, if it wasn't for Mark, Matt Pat, Rabowski, Dolko, Corey, Dashy, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, think that's about everyone. Poise, Berlizzi. Think that's it that I can think of. Maybe Fusion Z Gamer, and maybe Think Noodle. If it weren't for like a lot of these dudes, though, FNAF wouldn't be the game it is. Like, would I love for Scott to come back and make another game? Yes, I love how Scott did this game. I don't know. I just don't like Security Breach a lot, in my opinion. I like the uneasy feeling that, you know, we're in a room with a door. There's not a door over here, but I got 3 fucking doors here. 1, 2, 3. I like the feeling of the door. You sink in the chair. There's like maybe a vent under here. Maybe a vent over here. Like, you have the uneasy feeling that you could die. That's why I kind of liked about when Scott was making the game. And I know he worked with Security Breach and shit. I don't like the whole walking right. I prefer the whole being in one spot because, like, it gives me a feeling of fear because of the fact of we're kind of like we're in a area where we're kind of trapped. Now, if this does good, I do believe gaming, like game movies and shows, is the way of the future of movies and TV. And the reason why I want to say that, I'll tell you at the end. If you want to find out why I believe that, you can stay. I do believe this, though, is Foxy. This is Foxy. And I feel like they're saving Foxy for last because Foxy is a very favorite animatronic. I do believe this is Foxy, though. And the reason why I do believe it's Foxy, because Foxy is the only one I think that had his feet exposed. Because he's a very damaged robot. So we got Abby in the ball pit. Now, I know in the book, it was a ball pit time machine. Not a hot tub time machine. It's not, sadly. But it looks like she is hiding. Now, this could be where Foxy is at. And they're making it seem... Hold on. Well, we know that's Freddy. But Foxy could be there. I love how they have red eyes, giving like a sense of murder intent. Now I love the poster. The poster is a rip on one of the gaming posters, if I'm correct. If I'm correct, I think it was FNAF 2. Didn't FNAF 2 do some shit like that before? I swore that was like FNAF 2. I know there's this one. Something similar to that. It's something similar to that, which... Do I hate that they did something like that? No, not really, because that looks pretty cool. And it looks like Bonnie is going to be wearing overalls and some clothes, which I don't remember if he. I think, yeah, all he had was a bow tie. But look like he's going to have some overalls. She got her bib, and then there's Foxy. So I wonder when they come after you, like, I don't know how it's gonna be with the red eyes and stuff. I don't know how I feel about the red eyes, but I hope they are possessed. I really do hope that. So let's see what people think real quick. Let's see what people think. I actually first hold on. I don't know. Should I share this? Alright. Pure hype as a long life FNAF fan. I can't wait for this. After so long. This really does bring a tear to the eye. Thanks to the cast, crew, and community who all made this possible. I do not know how to read Spanish, but if anybody wants to translate what they said, thank you. Did anyone down here translate it? Too bad Scott is a terrible person. I want to comment on that so bad. I want to comment on that. I'll speak on it, but I mean, I've been a fan for almost a decade. I seen Corey Kenshin play this game long ago, back when it first came out. It was something different from everything else. It has been a big part of my life, and I'm sure many other people's lives too. It's crazy how it went from a small indie game to a huge franchise with millions of fans with a new movie coming out. I will forever love this game no matter what. The fact this started as a simple indie game from a man trying to support his family is just amazing. Shows that the biggest things come from small starts. I started to follow the series back in 2015 and slowly over the years moved past from it. Ever since FNAF VR, I've gotten to like the franchise again, and to see the movie finally come to fruition is wonderful. Big congrats to Scott Cawthon for turning a small little indie game to one of the biggest horror game franchises ever, and now a feature film. No matter how the movie turns out, I am just impressed that an indie horror series has come this far. Congratulations to Scott for the series, and well done to the movie team for making this. Thank you, Scott, Jason, and the whole production team for making this movie. The hype is real. So it seems like a lot of people are happy, so excited to see that they're including lore in this film. Was worried it would end up being similar to Willy's Wonderland, but I'm so hyped. Just seeing those 5 children made my day. So it seems like a lot of people are happy. I'm happy myself. Sorry if there's not a lot of light. I literally was going to play a horror game, so I had only one light on. And then I saw it when trying to get ready for the horror game. But now, the elephant in the room. Mr. Scott Cawthon himself. So a lot of people are thanking him, and then you just saw that someone said he was a terrible person. At the end of the day, do I think Scott is a horrible person? No, I really don't think that. Do I think he made a mistake? Yeah, a lot of people did during the election and stuff. And I don't think he should ever have got ridiculed for it, because knowing Scott and hearing how he talks and how he interacts with fans and how he gets excited when you see fans and these YouTubers and stuff, and when people see him, he does seem like a nice guy. He probably, did what most people did donations, because they thought, hey, this was going to good stuff, and at the end of the day, he probably was just like, what I'm doing is going to help people on this and that. He probably did not know Trump was that fucking hateful. I don't like Trump because I have a disability. When he made fun of the guy, and if you don't remember, I don't want to recreate it, but he was on stage and he kind of did the hand thing, and then made fun of the guy who had issues with his hands and stuff. And I did not take that very well, because I have spina bifida, and even though I'm not paralyzed, I do have club foot, which is a common thing with people with spina bifida. I walk on the side of my feet in a triangle form, so it is hard for me to walk. I am numb on the back parts of my body, on the lower half. I cannot feel. I have a shunt. I had hydrocephalus and all that stuff, so I did not like when Trump made fun of him. But at the end of the day, I like Scott's games. I like the games that he was doing. I hope he does come back and give us something amazing. I know Stillwool took over and is doing everything they can and in their power to make a wonderful game. I particularly do not like that. I prefer Scott did, because I love how Scott did his games, where I feel like I was unease and all that stuff, and so I missed that. What do I expect from this movie? I expect it to do well. I expect it to do well, but I also expect it to be done in a way where people who have and have not played FNAF can understand. I understand that some things might change and some things might not be the same, but there is no reason to be upset or to be mad at it. Now, on to the next thing. If there's any other reactions that you want me to do of games, I don't mind. I will do games. I will not do anything else. But I'm going to get out of here because I've been talking for like 30-something minutes. I did a little breakdown. We skimmed through it. We talked about some stuff. We looked at things that might be a little Easter eggs and stuff. So I'm just happy that the movie is finally coming out and it's finally here. Don't have to wait anymore. But without further ado, guys, I hope y'all enjoy this video. I hope you will go watch the FNAF movie either in theaters or on Peacock. Probably watch more on Peacock. You can go watch it in theaters multiple times as you want. I do believe like watching it on Peacock will be a lot better too, because the fact is you can rewind, rewatch, rewind, rewatch, rewind, rewatch, rewind, and rewatch, and see as many Easter eggs you want without having to spend a dime. Besides a monthly thing if you don't have it, but it's one time you can cancel afterwards after you watch it the 1 millionth time in the world. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna shut up because it's late. I gotta go to bed. I'm planning on walking with my sister tomorrow and take her and put her on the bus. But without further ado, I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope you'll subscribe. Hope you'll want to see more. I'm thinking about we're gonna be playing FNAF after Alan Wake. Most definitely FNAF, probably. And we're gonna finish the FNAF series completely this time, without any breaks, without anything. We're gonna finish all of them on all the way to the FNAF movie. And those will come out on Sunday. And whatever reason, if you hate it, let me know. Maybe I'll stop and do another game. This is just to give you a break from it. But I'm thinking about that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. I love y'all. Until then, peace.
I see you made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you want more content, look right here, no further. You can click what's next, or you can click a random video. And if you want to subscribe, look above me.